Googly. Googly.
Hey everybody, Adam Geisen here with another hopefully informative video about how to get Googly in your classroom. Today I'm talking a little bit more about Google Forms. This is video number 2 about Google Forms. If you click right there, you will see my video that I did before about how to create them, what kind of questions you can ask and all that to make multiple choice quizzes, online quizzes in your classroom. Today I'm going to talk about what you can do to get this form out to your students. So different ways you can use Google Classroom with links, sending emails, all sorts of great ways to share this thing. So without further annoyance from me, let's get this video going. So there's a couple of good, easy ways to get this quiz out to your students. The first way I'm going to tell you is from the actual quiz itself through email or a couple other things. So the first thing you want to do is open up your online quiz here. This is one that I made for Antigone a little while back. And as Google gets more and more intuitive, it's pretty easy to see the send button is going to be where you're going to want to start. So we'll click the send button. I've told this quiz that I want to automatically collect their usernames and that they can only submit one response, and that makes sense. Now, you're going to want to send this through email. Now, for ease, you obviously can add every student's email address to this as you're going through. Obviously, that's not a very quick or efficient way to do it. So my suggestion is to create a group for your class ahead of time in your contacts, and that's pretty easy to do. I have a video that shows you how to create groups, and you can do it pretty quickly. It takes a couple minutes per class, but anyway, if you type the name of the class in there, then that'll pop up and you can send it to all the kids, add a little subject and a message, and then it gives you the option to either send a copy to yourself or, and I like this one too, to include the form in the actual email itself, which means if they open it up in Gmail, they can actually answer the questions from the email and then submit it from there without ever having to go to the form, which, you know, unless you've got something really specific on the form that you want them to see, that's a good way of going about it, and then, you know, just kind of ease of doing it. Another way to get them out to the kids is if you have a classroom website, or maybe like my school has a portal system that they use the kids can access for classroom information. You can add a link, and it gives you the link right here, or you can shorten it to a much smaller, a little bit more manageable link. Obviously, putting this up on the board or something like that might be a little more difficult, but putting that link on some sort of classroom website works. And obviously, if you have an HTML-based website, you can embed the quiz as well, give it some specifics, and all of that. So those are some options. You can also share it on Facebook, Google+, or on Twitter. That works too. If you tweet and your kids follow your tweets, it's another great way to get it out. So that's one way to get it out from the form itself. Another great way is to do it with Google Classroom. So I'm going to show you how that works. I've got a practice class here that I'm going to use. And if this, getting into Google Classroom, getting into your class and creating an assignment, you can create the assignment just simply by doing your normal Google Classroom steps. Create the assignment, call it a quiz, and then down here where you attach it from Drive, you can actually, if we go and find this quiz, let me find it for you here real quick. It's in English 4, there it is, and Antigone, and here it is right there. So there's my quiz. It's a purple little icon on the left. When I add it, it simply puts the link right there. You can assign the quiz, and then the kids can access the link from there. That's one way I would suggest doing it. Again, email works if you've set up a form. An email group that's easy to email. I wouldn't do each name individually. It could take you forever. Classroom, if you use Google Classroom, easiest way to do it for sure. Then they can mark that they've done it or not. It doesn't make any difference. The form will collect the number of people who've taken it, and that's how that'll work. So those are some options to get that quiz out to your students. Try whichever one works for you best. There's lots of great options, so see what works for you. And check out my other videos, and we'll see you next time you want to get Google.